This is SLR Coaching and you're doing the photo challenge. Sorry, forgive me. I've just realised it's number 9 already. There's only 2 to go. But anyway, we've got a good one. This is sunrise or sunsets. And now these images are ones that everybody loves. But the trick is to get something interesting going on. And that requires some planning. Now this theme out of all of them really does need some planning. You might only get 1 or 2 opportunities in January to get a decent sunrise or sunset. So you've got to be ready when it does come. Now I absolutely recommend that you take notice today of where the sun is rising in the east and setting in the west. Now in the UK at the minute we get short days, so that means we can get a sunrise without getting up silly early, and we can get a sunset and still be home for tea. Bonus! So no excuses if you're here in the UK why you can't get a decent sunrise or sunset. So I recommend you get your compass out or just check where the sun is coming down and try and find a nice flat field with a beautiful tree that's going to make a good silhouette for you. Or something similar. It doesn't need to be that, but don't just step out of your back door, point up at a nice red sky and think that's going to do anything in this challenge. Have a look on the internet again. See what other ideas there are. What are people doing? What are nice sunsets? You will find hundreds of them, thousands of them on there. So you really have got to make sure that your kit is ready, possibly even in your car. I'm talking camera, tripod and a trigger, whether that be wired or wireless, so that you're ready to go. Now I do touch on this in my video training. If you've seen it, how to focus, you'll see me out in a field getting a landscape shot and showing you how to set that up manually. But you will need to do that. In fact, you're going to need to shoot everything in manual. I would put your ISO on about 100. I would set your aperture to ideally about f16, and then you should be able to achieve about a 1/30th of a second exposure, or take it down lower. You can get down to a second even. Take it further than that and you'll start getting some blurring. But you may like that, you may not. Have a play, see what you get. And set your white balance to daylight. Now if you want to get nice rich colours in the sky, but you still want detail on the ground, then you're going to have to get yourself an ND filter like this. The idea is that you're really putting sort of sunglasses on the sky and letting your light come through below. So that's going to mean you can increase your speed and brighten up the detail on the landscape, but not totally blow out the colours in the sky. Now the set that I've got, there's a link below too. They are very affordable, and I recommend you get hold of a set anyway. I think of all the challenges, this is one that I would definitely recommend you shoot in RAW, as you're going to want to bring that back in and tweak the colours a little bit, and you can do that in your RAW editing software. Now if you fancy taking this to the next level and you've got the opportunity, why not get yourself up early and get to the coast for when the sun is just breaking through. That needs to be facing east if the sun's coming up, but I've seen some lovely examples like this where you've got the cobbles on the ground, you've got that milky slow shutter over the water, but you've got this gorgeous colour coming through the sky as well. Now that is a shot that you'll frame and want on your wall. Anyway, go have some fun, and as ever, post your comments please below so that we've got an idea for what you're going to try to do, and make sure that your final one goes on there. And again, we need those details. How did you shoot that? How slow was your shutter speed? Were you on a tripod? Did you go and scope it out? Is it close to your home? Please just give us lots of information. It'll make this a lot more exciting.